A woman vanishes without a trace. No body. No witnesses. No clear motive. Decades later, her case resurfaces on the internet, and suddenly millions of people are asking the same question: what happened to Patricia Meehan? Every year, hundreds of thousands of people are reported missing in the United States alone. Most are found. Some are solved too late. But a small number simply disappear. No closure. No answers. Just an open file and a family left wondering forever. Patricia Meehan's case is one of those. And the reason it's trending right now is because people are finally paying attention to the details, and those details don't add up. Patricia Meehan was a woman living a seemingly ordinary life. But the circumstances surrounding her disappearance were anything but ordinary. The details that have surfaced paint a troubling picture. There were no signs of planning, no packed bags, no withdrawn money, no goodbye to anyone. People don't just walk out of their lives without a trace unless something forces them to. Or unless someone else forces them. What makes this case stand out among the thousands of cold cases in America is the pattern of inconsistencies. Statements that don't align. Timelines that don't match. Small details that individually mean nothing, but together suggest something was very wrong. The local investigation, by all accounts, was limited. Resources were thin. Leads went cold. And like so many cases involving ordinary people in ordinary towns, Patricia's disappearance didn't make national headlines. It was simply filed away. Cold case investigators and online communities have since revisited the case, and several red flags have emerged. First, the last known contacts. Who saw Patricia last, and do their accounts match? In many unsolved disappearances, the last person to see the victim becomes the most important witness, or the primary suspect. In this case, the accounts surrounding her final hours have raised more questions than answers. Second, the lack of physical evidence. No body has ever been found. In missing persons cases, the absence of remains usually means one of two things: the person left voluntarily and doesn't want to be found, or someone ensured they wouldn't be found. Given that Patricia showed no signs of planning to leave, the second possibility looms large. Third, the investigation itself. Critics have pointed out potential gaps in how the case was handled. Were all leads properly followed? Were all persons of interest thoroughly questioned? In small jurisdictions with limited resources, cases sometimes fall through the cracks, not out of malice, but out of capacity. So why is Patricia Meehan trending now, after all this time? The answer is the internet, specifically, the true crime community. Platforms like Reddit, TikTok, and true crime podcasts have become the modern equivalent of cold case units. Armchair detectives dig through public records, old news articles, and court documents. They find connections that overworked police departments missed. And sometimes, they generate enough public pressure to force cases back open. The Unsolved Mysteries franchise, which returned on Netflix, has been instrumental in resurfacing forgotten cases. When a case appears on the show or is discussed by a major true crime creator, the search volume explodes overnight. That's exactly what happened with Patricia Meehan. And it works. Multiple cold cases have been solved or advanced because of public attention generated online. The Golden State Killer was caught partly through genealogy databases that citizen investigators helped popularize. The Gabby Petito case demonstrated how social media pressure can accelerate investigations. The question is whether the renewed attention on Patricia Meehan's case will produce the same result, or whether it will remain another name in America's long list of the permanently missing. Here's what should haunt you. As of today, there are over 600,000 missing persons cases filed in the United States every year. While most are resolved quickly, tens of thousands remain open. The National Missing and Unidentified Persons System currently lists over 20,000 open cases of unidentified remains, and over 12,000 active missing persons cases that have gone cold. Patricia Meehan is one name. But behind that one name is a system that loses people regularly, quietly, and with little accountability. Some mysteries stay unsolved not because there are no answers, but because nobody kept asking the questions. The fact that Patricia Meehan's name is trending means people are asking again. And sometimes, that's all it takes. If you think this story deserves more attention, like this video and share it. We cover the mysteries that the world forgot every week. Subscribe, because some stories need to be told until they're finally solved.